These are the famous potatoes that taste better than making meat. All right, the first step of the recipe is to add 800 grams of cut up potatoes into a pot. I cut them into cubes. Now let's go ahead and pour on some boiling water, and we are going to cook these potatoes until they're nice and tender. All right, after a few minutes, go ahead and turn off the heat, and we're going to drain the water. In a saucepan, we're going to add some butter. Go ahead and melt that butter well. Once the butter is melted, add in 1 grated carrot. And we want to stir this around until that carrot is sauteed. And this is the result that we're looking for. We're now going to turn the heat off and set this aside. In a bowl, add those boiled potatoes, and we are going to mash them until they form a nice, smooth puree. And this is the texture we're looking for. Now you can go ahead and add those carrots that we just prepared. We're also going to need 150 grams of grated mozzarella cheese, some parsley to taste, and go ahead and mix everything together. This potato recipe is perfect. Once you finish mixing, this is what we want it to look like. These potatoes are so perfect. Now just scoop out a small amount of dough with a spoon and shape it into a small dumpling shape. We're just going to put that on a plate while we prepare the rest of the potatoes. This step is super simple, super easy. Now, if you prefer, you can wait for the potatoes to cool down so you don't burn yourself. Told you, this was so easy to make. I love doing this step, it's so relaxing. All right, when we finish preparing our potatoes, we're going to go ahead and add 2 eggs into a bowl. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of yogurt, along with 3 tablespoons of flour. Go ahead and mix everything together until it's well combined. And we're going to use this mixture to bread our potatoes. All right, after mixing, we're going to go ahead and dunk our potatoes into this mixture just like this. Spread it around like this, but do it nice and careful. And just finish this process with all the potatoes. And the last step is to fry. Fry the potatoes in a pan with oil. These are going to be so good. I cannot wait to try them. I'm telling you, this recipe is perfect. You have got to give this a try at home. Make sure you fry all the dumplings just like this. I am always making this recipe at home because everybody loves it and they always finish the whole thing. This recipe is simple and the flavors are just so perfect. Now I went ahead and added several dumplings to my pan. We want to let these fry on one side, and then when they're done frying on one side, we're going to turn them over. I'm just going to use 2 forks to help me. These have been going for a few minutes already. Oh, my mouth is watering. Look how crispy these are. You've got to try this at home. You won't regret it. All right, let's let these cook on the other side. And after just a few minutes, our recipe is ready. Let's go ahead and turn the heat off and serve these on a plate. I just put a paper towel down just to soak up any excess oil. And that is it. We have to try these. Look how good they look. Get your family together and enjoy. When I prepare chicken like this, there are never any leftovers. To start, we're going to take 2 large chicken breasts and slice them up. 2 chicken breasts is perfect for this recipe. Now I'm going to slice these and then go ahead and cube them, just like this. We want to make this into smaller pieces. It'll be faster to cook. Now this chicken recipe is delicious. You have no idea how tasty it is. And honestly, it just takes a few minutes. All right, once you've cut up your chicken, go ahead and add those pieces to a larger bowl for seasoning, just like this. Now I'm going to start with some eggs. I've got 3 eggs here. I'm also going to add a tablespoon of black pepper, a spoonful of paprika, and a spoonful of salt. We're also going to add 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And now just mix everything together very well. And this is going to be a delicious seasoning for our chicken. This recipe is honestly so quick and it is super flavorful. All right, at this point, we're going to add half a cup of flour, mix everything together again, and you can just see how simple and easy this is. And this is the texture we're looking for. We're now going to add 100 grams of grated mozzarella cheese, I'm going to add some parsley for some flavor and color. And now we're going to be adding a tablespoon of roasted garlic. Let's mix everything together again. And that's it. Our seasoned chicken mixture is ready. And honestly, in just a few minutes, you've prepared a deliciously seasoned chicken. All right, now we're going to go ahead and fry this chicken in a pan. I've got a pan here with some oil that's been heated up. And now we're going to add those chicken pieces right on top of the oil. Now you can go ahead and turn your heat on to medium. Add as many pieces of chicken as you'd like and arrange them in the pan just like this. I'm going to fry the chicken in larger pieces, as you can see here. Fry on one side, and then we're going to flip them over to fry the other side. And after a few minutes, they are nice and cooked. Our chicken is crispy and super tasty, and honestly, my mouth is watering. All right, let's let the other side cook. This is looking so good already. All right, and just after a few minutes, our chicken is ready. Go ahead and remove that from the pan and serve it on a plate. And now we're going to finish the rest of the recipe. Just going to fry up the rest of that chicken. And just like that, it's ready. Our seasoned chicken is perfect. Perfect recipe with spices, chicken, and cheese. Let's give it a try. Make it at home and you won't regret it.
I didn't even know it was possible to make such a delicious potato recipe. So to begin, we're going to start by cutting up 5 potatoes. The tip is to cut them into small slices. So just cut the potatoes into strips of the same size, then add the sliced potatoes to your bowl. I love the taste of this recipe. I crave it all the time. Now, once finished, we're going to set aside to prepare the sauce. For the sauce, we're going to turn on the medium heat and just warm up our saucepan. Now add 70 grams of butter, approximately 2 spoonfuls, and just melt all of the butter well. This white sauce is going to be delicious and just really brings out the flavor of the potatoes. Now add 70 grams of wheat flour. The tip is to just stir constantly until the flour totally dissolves in the butter. And now just add the milk. We're going to add 400 milliliters of milk to make the white sauce. It's important to add it little by little. So just add the milk and stir continuously. Continue the process until you've added all 400 milliliters of the milk. And just stir until the sauce is thicker. This is the texture that we are looking for. So now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients, which are 1 carton of cream. It's 200 grams. Just mix really well until the cream is creamier and a little more liquid. It's super easy to prepare a white sauce, cream to season the potatoes. Now, once you've finished, just season. So we're going to add 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, and just mix everything together really well. And that's it. Our wonderful cream is ready. So now we're just going to turn off the heat and pour the cream over our potatoes. There's no need to let it cool. Just pour the cream right over our potatoes. If you've never made this recipe, you need to try it at home. It is so good. Now, before putting the potatoes in the oven, just cover them with aluminum foil and bake at 220 degrees for 40 minutes. Now, after this time, take the potatoes out of the oven, remove the foil. They smell so wonderful. Now we're going to add mozzarella cheese on top of our potatoes. Just like that. Now put them back in the oven for another 15 minutes. And that's it. Our recipe is ready. So we're going to finish with some parsley on top. This ingredient is optional, but I do highly recommend. I love the taste of sausage with cheese and potatoes. You can just add it on top. And shall we try it? I'm going to cut a very generous piece because I'm pretty hungry. The taste is so divine. So make this on your own and get ready to receive lots of compliments. My mouth is watering. This recipe goes so well with meat and chicken. I am so hungry and the smell is making my mouth water, so I'm gonna dig in. Enjoy.